That's my girlfriend's going to Florida this week. No, but Hulk Hogan lives in Florida, and he owns a restaurant called Hogan's Hangout.
Nice.
And he hangs out there.
Nice.
I know, otherwise you get sued for branding. But it's near where she is, and she Googled it, and it's 35 minutes away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. If only I was on that trip.
Yeah,
I'd insist on an hour and 10-minute round trip.
To get a shit steak.
To get a terrible...
Only to find out, Hulk doesn't come in on Wednesdays.
Yeah, only to find out Wednesdays he goes to church. Like, what?
He's a third-day Adventist.
Yeah. No, Hulk Hogan, he's a big, tall guy.
That's true.
He kind of looks like my dad in the face. That's a theory I've had recently. Is that like maybe Hulk Hogan's a distant relative?
It's a theory a 10-year-old has.
I have a theory that a zebra is kind of like a horse. That's my theory.
Oh.
No, I bet I could I could be Hulk. I could be Hulk Hogan.
I think I could be Hulk Hogan.
I have a mustache.
Yeah, that's true.
I could. I could go like that.
I could rip a shirt off.
I could lie.
I could have shitty kids.
I could lie. I could have a kid who murders people.
Brooke Hogan's a murderer?
No, I think Nick Hogan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who did he kill?
Brooke's safe, Eric. Don't worry. You won't have to propose through a glass window with a 2-way phone.
When did I tell you about my crush on Brooke Hogan?
When didn't you?
Honestly, it's just
whenever anyone says Hogan, you go, Brooke? People will be like, there's over here 2 people going, my favorite match is a Hogan Savage. And you go, Brooke Hogan wrestled Randy the Macho Man Savage?
I want to be a Hogan's hero.
Hogan, that's what you think when you see it. They go, Hogan's Heroes. You go, Brooke Hogan's?
Brooke Hogan's sub shop?
Yeah. Brooke Hogan making Sammys? You're just at WrestleMania. Is that Brooke Hogan's dad?
I've been meaning to run into him. I wanted to ask her hand.
Yeah. No, this Royal Rumble is this weekend, and it was from Clearwater Beach / St. Petersburg, Florida.
Is that why your lady's going there?
No, but it is funny that we were watching that, and she's like, I'm going there in a week. And I was like, oh, man, you're going to see old bus ads.
You're going to WrestleMania?
I just go to the Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay.
No, but I was excited, because I was like, you're going to see old bus ads. Like, you're going to be walking around town, and there's going to be like, this Sunday, the Royal Rumble, and then it'll be like the date from 2 weeks ago, because the bus ad.
Steal that bench.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It'll be fun. You can ask locals if they were there.
If you see, ask everyone you meet.
Were you at the Royal Rumble? Were you in it?
So how about the Rumble?
We were watching it. We were joking that our dog is worried that she's going down there because our dog now thinks that's what happens in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Rumbles?
Is the Royal Rumble. So our dog's
Is she afraid of
our dog's
wrestling?
like, no, don't go, Mom. They'll throw you out of the ring.
I don't want you to get eliminated.
Yeah. Which Royal Rumble's a funny word for a dog to say.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah. You'd have a lot. Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble. Because all dogs sound like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Do you think dogs watch Scooby-Doo and they're like, I don't fucking sound like that?
No, they go, that guy nailed me. They go, I've been nailed. Who made this? They go, what the fuck?
You know, impressions are the highest form of flattery.
This guy sounds just like me.
Is that the phrase?
No, but at the beginning of the Royal Rumble, they're like, hey, so the pay-per-view starts. Yeah. And I don't watch many wrestling pay-per-views, but I love the event of the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
This year's sucked, though, although the women's was great. And I didn't even know half those ladies.
Yeah.
So they're like, next it's Melissa Punch. And I'm like, this girl's got funny hair. Whoa, she did a flip. There she goes.
Joan of Kickadia over
Joan
here.
of Kickadia. Stephanie Leg Sweep. No, it starts, and then it's just like they're showing shots of Clearwater, Florida.
Yeah.
And then Hulk Hogan's just like, Florida's great, brother. And then it's like, what? You're like, why why?
Now, come on down to Hogan's Hang.
It's so weird 'cause it's like, why are you like, A, we gotta rep Clearwater, at least 2-minute promo about Clearwater Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna do that, who's the biggest star of Clearwater Beach? The guy who said the N-word.
The guy who
while
yells...
having sex with his friend's wife and talking about his daughter.
The man who brought down Gawker.
Yeah, the man who brought down Gawker. The thing I love about Clearwater Beach is you can sue Gawker from there. It doesn't really relate to most of the audience.
That is, I mean, that he did a great thing with that.
He did.
That's going to be his legacy.
That would be fun if Gawker was
That
still around.
and Hogan's Hang.
Hogan's Hangout. We should go to Hogan. We should try to book a live funny dinner from Hogan's
Hogan's
Hangout.
Hangout. And Hulk Hogan is here.
He's refusing to get on the mic. He's asking our producer if we can afford him. He's now realized that our producer is just our buddy hanging out.
He's now realizing that's just my girlfriend.
He's now realizing that we lied about the audience we will be bringing in.
She's still wearing her flight attendant outfit, and he keeps asking her for whiskey.
Yeah. What do you think Hulk Hogan drink? You think it's whiskey? Pina coladas, brother. Like, what is that guy?
Give me a dirty Shirley.
Yeah, like why does a guy like that drink? Because he's huge.
Yeah, I don't know why you mean it. What difference does the huge part make?
Well, I feel like huge guys, they can't drink like beer because you have to drink like a billion.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so he's probably drinking...
Drinking hard alcohol.
Yeah, he's drinking, like... He's drinking a brand of
Like
tequila.
if he liked the flavor of Mike's Hard Lemonade, he would never be able to get drunk off
He'd have
them.
to drink a cake.
Yeah, he'd be having diarrhea from the sugar before he even has a
No,
buzz.
I think Hulk Hogan drinks a very cheap brand of tequila that he thinks is fancy.
Someone tricked
He
him.
drinks it out of like a Glencairn, like...
Yeah.
It's like, that's not the right glass. It's in a plastic bottle.
Yeah. Dude, that's got to be wild. You're Hulk Hogan and you're like, damn, this video leaked of me saying the N-word while talking about my daughter having sex while I was having sex with my friend's wife.
I gotta make a lot of phone calls.
This is surely the end of my career. I'm going to be financially ruined. Cut to 6 months later. I have $500 million.
And I brought down a media empire.
I got to do that more often.
I should really say the N-word more.
There's been a new video.
His friends start calling him up like, hey, if you cut me in, you can fuck my wife and call her.
Here's a new video.
Call her the K word.
Of him fucking his other friend's wife. He's fucking Jerry Saggs from the Nasty Boys. He's fucking his wife while talking about his son Nick Hogan having sex with a Chinese woman using Chinese slurs.
Oh, free Palestine, brother.
I just don't want my son having sex with one of those. And then there's a beep. And then
No, he just goes beep.
he goes beep. He looks to a clearly hidden camera and squints his eyes. But you can tell in his face he feels guilty doing it. He's like, I don't want to do this, but I'm double or nothing, pal.
Last time I put it all on black, worked out pretty well for me.
I found a weird legal loophole where if you just commit multiple, like, not crimes, but crimes in the public eye.
Yeah.
If you stack enough of them, there's like a reverse. It's like a double negative.
Yeah.
The court's like, he said the N-word. Well, Your Honor, he was also having sex with his friend's wife and talking about his daughter while having an erection. Well, the computer exploded. He's found not guilty.
The court of public opinion declares what?
It's too confusing of a trial. Are we sure this isn't a CIA psyop? This seems weird. It seems like a lot's going on here. He did work for the NWO.
Is this MK like minimum? Like what's going on here? This ain't ultra.
MK heavyweight. No, that is wild. What a career.
But
No, it's gonna be Hulk Hogan having a threesome with Vince McMahon, and they're gonna be like, "What if my son and your daughter had sex?" They thank God they're both white, and then they look at the camera and do white power, and then they're just in the paper the next day being like, "Who do we go to for our $900 million?"
Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan gangbanged a dirty diaper. And discussed how grateful they are to have white children.
Oh my God. That is crazy, because he was just like, that is wild, because he's just having sex with some lady.
Yeah.
And they have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
Because it's his best friend's wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like a
It's
lot
like,
you could talk about.
I'm sure they have inside jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They probably don't get a lot of time to just
Yeah.
the two of you. It's like a fun little combo. And then, but instead he's
Oh,
like,
yeah, I bet this relationship will last as long as that lime tree in your husband's
Yeah.
backyard.
Yeah. Don't worry, we won't have to hear anything. Just like he couldn't hear when we went to the movies. Remember? He kept being like, what did that guy say? We got shirked.
Deaf bastard.
He's like, no, but Vince McMahon, or Hulk Hogan. Do you think that lady, when Hulk Hogan said the N-word, she had a moment where she was like, I've made a mistake.
I shouldn't have fucked Hulk.
This isn't the type of guy I should be cheating on my husband with.
Shouldn't have had sex with the Hulkster.
The Hulkster. He calls him the Hulkster. I bet you called him Terry. That's his name.
Oh, Terry. What a ridiculous thing to yell.
His name's Terry.
Oh, Terry.
Hulk Hogan's real name's Terry Polo.
I'm surprised.
No, it's Terry Bollea.
Oh.
Which sounds like a bad
I'm kind of
dish.
surprised that Hulk Hogan can get an erection.
Well, this was years ago.
Even then.
Hulk Hogan the character? Or because Terry the man doesn't even have a penis.
Terry the man is asexual being.
You seen that testimony?
No.
That's how he kept handling the testimony, is he would be like, in interviews, you've said Hulk Hogan has like a huge penis. And then he's like, well, that's Hulk Hogan, the character. Terry, me, the human, I'm like a normal
I have a normal penis.
I'm just some guy.
I'm just a fellow with a penis.
Yeah.
Unspecified.
No, that was a big part of his like defense of that trial, was just him being like, you keep saying that Hulk Hogan, that's like a guy, that's a character.
Yeah. Of course Hulk Hogan's racist.
Hulk Hogan, yeah, exactly, literally. It's like, yeah. No, Hulk Hogan had said, who's on trial here?
Who's on first?
The juror's just like, also, he took Miss Elizabeth backstage when she got knocked off the apron at and then the judge's like, sorry, that's a Hulk Hogan. We're talking about Terry.
Terry Valestro.
Terry Valero.
Terry Valier.
Terry Valero. Wait, what's the name of the fucking
Valero?
Valero.
You gotta call ahead your sandwiches.
Yeah, Terry Vallejo. Terry Vallejo. That would be great if there's like a neighborhood fight on the porch. That'd be, I'm just like the viewer, the listener at home. We're recording, and then outside the window there's a fight.
There's a fight happening.
It'd be really funny if for some reason the cops need to go, like something horrible happens, and then we have to be like, well, we haven't play-by-play.
Technically, we were recording.
we do have evidence.
Give this to the FBI. See if they can enhance the audio.
Yeah. And then they're just like, this is the murder trial for Melissa Jenkins. We evidence C, and then it's us being like Terry Bollea.
Terry Bulbasaur or whatever his name is.
How about Terry Ping Pong? I don't like bowling. Background, someone just stabbed to death.
Oh.
Oh, I think it's wrapping up.
Yeah, that seemed like an ending scream.
I saw a hand go up.
Did they have a question?
No, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, like a talk
like
to
a
the
stop,
hand.
like a stop sign. Although now
it's even louder.
The engine is revved post stop. Hogan's hangout. Let's open a place called Hulk's Hangout. And everything's green. It's like Marvel.
And you can smash
You can
stuff.
smash stuff.
Everything's real smashable.
Yeah.